So again, talking about my busking, how I was in great shape as a busker. Right, I would always start out with songs that are milder, that didn't strain my voice. I would relax. I would stay hydrated. I got to have many, many hugs because thousands of people would go through in a 3-hour period, let alone 8. So I would get hugs from friends, new fans. I would get gig requests and wedding and invitations to perform at weddings because people were actually seeing the product right there, the performer. They could hear me, they were communicating with me, they could see that I was lucid, that I was intelligent, professional. I had a single subject spiral notebook that I used as my mailing list, and also to jot down contact information for people who offered me a gig and whatnot. So yeah, people would throw in all kinds of things, and they would throw cash in my case, but they would also one person threw a lottery ticket. That was good for $5. One person, I got this beautiful beveled crystal. Quartz crystal was huge and it was gorgeous. They put that in there with a lovely note. I've gotten lots of lovely notes. Sometimes people would put in a drawing of me. They're standing over there watching me sing, and they would draw, and then they would put that in there. A lot of well wishes and prayers, and fans and patrons. I have patrons, people that I met in the early 2000s are still supporting me as an artist now with their love, their prayers, and even their money when I need or ask for it. So it's really amazing. It's really amazing. And I'm very hypervigilant. One of the good things about me having a little touch of PTSD, I used to have it way more, but I don't anymore. But I'm still very hypervigilant as a survivor. And one of the ways that actually helps, of course, in some ways it doesn't help at all, like in my intimate relationships when I'm freaking out then and accusing my partner of doing things. They're like, what the hell are you talking about? And it's really hurtful. It doesn't help there. But boy, does it help when I'm out. And as a single female musician out at all hours sometimes, carrying hundreds of dollars worth of merchandise in all hours, sometimes places where it's a long time before another bus comes, all of these things. Being hypervigilant is freaking-tastic. So one of the ways it helps is when I'm in the subway. When I have busked in the subway, I'd gotten very good at telling from a distance who's safe and who's not safe. And one of the first things you do is you look at their feet, you look at their shoes, and you see, are they living on the street? Because that's one of the first things that makes you be careful. Not because there's any shame in being homeless, but in that sometimes people who are homeless are more dangerous. They're not medicated. They could have alcohol issues. They just need to be watched. They're not moderated. They're not blending in. They're somehow on the outside. So I just learned to look out for that and to just be very careful. And if you ever see footage of me, YouTubes of me singing in the subway, you'll see that it's not like I'm actually on a stage and just taking my time and looking directly at the person who's looking at me or looking into the camera. I can't afford to do that. My eyes are doing this. They're all over the place. Because even though there's somebody videotaping me, that doesn't stop any kind of nonsense from happening. Even though there are police officers right there, that doesn't stop any kind of nonsense from happening. So because I have cash here, I have merchandise, I've got my wallet, I'm very, alert. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about my busking experience because I miss it. I do miss it, and it has not been lucrative in a long time. So I stopped. The last 2 times I busked, it was in Market East Station. Both times I played for about 3 hours and I came away with $7. That's ridiculous. I'm not doing that. You know what I do got to do though? I got to pee. Got to pee real bad. So thanks for listening and thanks for letting me share. Bye-bye now.